go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He will wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Yashamati Nandana Brajaparanagara. Haribo, Haribo.
Welcome, my friends, to another day of joyfully chanting the Lord's name. You can always count on the Lord to always be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Jesus, Prabhupada. Jesus, Prabhupada. Jesus, Prabhupada. Jesus, Prabhupada. Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda.
OGEbeats.com.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. It's a good question, Sim. The Lord's happy even in His sadness. Because He has a whole range of emotions too. It's hard to explain other than saying it's all ecstatic. It's all part of the transcendental drama of ecstasy. It's just down here, the Ras is called like iron. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let's chant a little japa here. Turn your microphones on. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Oh, my Lord Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Ah,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari, Hari,
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hari,
Krishna,
Hari, Hari, Rama,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Rama,
Hari, Hari,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, 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 Hari,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hari, Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Rama, Hari Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, Hare Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hari,
Krishna,
Hari,
Hare
Hari Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari,
Hare
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Rama,
Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hari.
Hare
Come here out
Hare
here, tell
Krishna.
them. Oh, you can't probably see him. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, we're chanting there, new person. So, yeah, can't explain now. Later. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Just listen to the vibration. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
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 Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna 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 Hare
Hari Rama Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Hari 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 Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Oh my Lord Krishna Oh my Lord Krishna Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Oh
Rama
my
Rama
Lord Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
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 Krishna Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama
Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama Hari Rama
Hare Rama Hare
Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Rama Hari
Rama Hare Rama
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 Hari
Rama Hare Hare
Hari
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama Rama
Rama
Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama
Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Hare
Rama Hari Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Rama Hari Rama
Rama
Rama Rama Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Hari
Rama
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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hari
Krishna
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 Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama, 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 Hari, Hari, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh my Lord Krishna, Jai Sri Radhe.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Oh Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna.
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna. What the heck happened there?
My guru can walk on his head.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Hari Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari Rama Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hari Hari
Rama
Hari Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Rama.
Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hari Hari Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hari 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 Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta
Yeah. Jai Srila Prabhupada. This is chapter chapter 22 of the Madhya Kanda, same as yesterday. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Apart from the ever-liberated devotees, there are the conditioned souls who always turn away from the service of the Lord. Yeah, interesting. Always turn away from the service of the Lord. Yeah. But you can never do that, really. See, the Chaitanya Charitamrita is showing that one side where the ever-liberated souls, they're always serving the transcendental body of the Lord because it produces the kind of happiness you see here. The devotees, this is called the advanced position, the effective stage. Okay? You're engaging in the service of the Lord, which is, you see in Vrindavan, the service of the Lord is just being his friend, associating with him. And it gives such happiness to see the Lord, to talk about the Lord. That's how you associate with the Lord, by speaking. See, he's Supreme Personality of Godhead. For somebody that you love, you like to talk about, you like to, say their names. Oh, this is my friend. Okay? And it gives such transcendental joy. See, the world doesn't know that. Why? Because they're associating with the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his material form. See, this is called Maya. See, it creates this feeling you got friends and family here in the world, but they're all dead bodies. They're all zombies. These movies are all about the life in the material world. See, they're all dead. They're dead because of associating with the dead material energy. There's no real life in it. Compared to this, the transcendental body of the Lord, this is not life at all. This is all inauspicious. Everything. That's why the Lord says, until you're engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, you don't know what real auspiciousness is. See, real auspiciousness is to associate with the Lord, and then you feel the happiness of that. And now you know what real auspicious. Oh, just to be with you, Lord, just to chant your name and associate with you via your name, as your name, gives such transcendental happiness. That's the example of this path here. That's the real leaders, or the ones who are associating with the name of Krishna, like Lord Caitanya did, and experiencing the happiness of that. It's extraordinary. You can see that here. That's why, like some new guy comes and what's going on here? What's going on here? Well, we're just serving the Lord in great transcendental happiness. Well, really? Yeah. I've never seen anything like that. Of course, it's very rare. Most people are associating with the body of God in his Mahamaya, illusory potency. See, and so it's sort of like this, but not. It's like when Sim said, well, when I said, oh, the happiness of God, and then he naturally thinks, well, I don't know, people in the world, they have all kinds of emotions. Okay? So, see, the happiness of God is everything. Is all these emotions give tremendous ecstatic bliss, happiness. All these transformations, just like here, although it doesn't do that here. Here you get happiness and distress and its varieties. And compare, if you compare, highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. See? So that's what we do, right? Oh yeah. Let's say this is called transcendental knowledge. And this is why it's so rare to hear, because most Vaishnavas are not experiencing this. This is my personal experience of going to Vrindavan and India and Mayapur many, many times. They don't know about these transcendental varieties. It's very uncommon to see this. This like Lord Caitanya is a very uncommon avatar, right? Comes once every 4,320,000,000 years. That's pretty uncommon, right? For him to come in this particular Kali Yuga. You know how long it was before his coming here? Yeah, a long time. Very unusual, very rare. Talk about gold being rare. Oh, Lord Chaitanya is very rare. And especially to see one of his real associates in this time, 500 years afterwards. What I found looking around, I was like Maharaj Parikshit. You know what Parikshit means? And the Bhagavatam says it means examiner. He was examining all living entities to see who was like that person he met in the womb. I was examining everybody in Krishna consciousness, Vaishnavism. I knew there was something there. I was examining all over the place to find somebody that was like who I was meeting inside. Didn't find one, except it was all in the book. That's how rare it is. So we had to, on the order of Prabhupada, in the confirmation, we start our own thing. We're doing our own thing, right? We're doing the thing. Now, is it my thing? Well, it's my thing is to be with Lord Chaitanya. I love it, man. I love chanting the holy name. I love this. I'm shameless. Got no shame about it now. Neither does Lalita. We're shameless. You think that's a bad thing? Well, to preach Krishna consciousness, you better be shameless, man. Because if you're ashamed, what did Jesus say? You ashamed of me? I'll be ashamed of you. So if I'm ashamed of my Lord is this, what you see here is my God. And your God that most of you don't know yet. Talking to the devotees, many of you here know. You're like the woman at the well that Jesus says, we know who we worship. See, who we worship, we show to the world and teach about this, like the books do, It's fantastic to worship Krishna in his mantra and to feel it. Oh, feeling is all about feeling. To feel this association, man. You think sex is good. Oh, this is better. No downside, man. No loss. Only increase. No loss of energy, nothing, man. Just increase in happiness. It's very uncommon. We come every day. I know. How do you attract people every day? They must be hooked on something, huh? We're all hooked on Krishna, man. I love this, man. This is the height of my day. I think Lalita's success. She comes over. She also likes this. Amy, I'm proud to be Gorhard. Oh, Amy Rose. She is a rose, man. She's a rose without any thorns. Like Fanny, a rose without any thorns. I think those two are one soul. Like Nartam and Srinivas, they were considered one soul. They had the same kind of feeling and mentality. One soul in two different locations. I can't believe I have such friends like you guys. My life is perfect and gets more perfect all the time. It's amazing. You guys, you Trumps and you elites out there, you don't know. You think you're lucky. I'm more lucky than millions of you guys out there. I have the best association on this whole planet, if not the universe, with those who actually love Krishna and Radha and Lord Caitanya and the devotees. Even the roses with thorns here, that's okay. No, yeah. No problem. It's all, whoever's here and likes what we're doing, is it. You know, I was chanting, I was thinking of this verse that Lord Caitanya quoted from the 10th canto. Blessed are these foolish deer, because they have approached the son of Maharaj Nanda. And that's what we're doing by chanting. See, and in this association, very quickly, you start to feel blessed because you know, I feel like that foolish deer. I'm just, you know, hey, Lord, I'm just an ignorant fool. And I'm just, you know, I feel blessed just being close to you, man. Just let me always be close to you. You know, even though I'm foolish and I wander away like the cows, you know, cows, cows are always wandering, man. I wander this way, that way, you know, but you know, just somehow or other, the Krishna keeps me, you know. 24-hour cities, yeah. So, yeah, it's amazing, this whole thing. Okay, where are we here? Those who are eternally liberated are always awake to Krishna consciousness. See, and the Lord Chaitanya has made eternally liberation very easily. If you come into this association very quickly, you'll experience being eternally liberated. You'll more and more you'll realize it, and when you become ecstatic, you realize, oh yeah, the name of Krishna and ecstasy are synonymous because the Lord is accepting me. He's given himself to me, so that it's just like in marriage. You know, in marriage, the bride gives himself to the bridegroom, right? They give themselves to each other. See, this is what we're doing. You know, you come here, it's like you're offering yourself to the Lord because it's a one-way trip. You come here, it's you really want to be married. That's why people that not quite sure about this marriage thing with God, because it's one way. I mean, this is you become an eternally liberated soul. Lalita's not going back. You know, why would you ever? You know, she likes this marriage thing. She's chaste. You know. Ooh, yes.
No divorce with this one.
No divorce with this one. Even if you wanted a divorce, it's not going to let you. No.
No.
It's his
I'm
rule.
chained. I'm chained.
Yeah.
Guru Maharaj,
Yeah.
which verse are you reading now?
Oh, 20. Let's see. This is verse number 12.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Apart from the liberated devotees, there are the conditions. Well, actually, it was 11, actually. These verses are just so fantastic, man. You know, 11 is those, I get back to 11. Those who are eternally liberated are always awake to Krishna consciousness. Yeah. See, the Mahamaya puts you asleep. This wakes you up. This is why you see Haridas. Lord Chaitanya said, Haridas, you know, he said, reduce your chanting a little bit. You just came to show the glories of chanting a holy name, how important it is. You don't have to be chanting like day and night and all that's now. You can relay you're old, you know, and all that. But you showed sufficiently the glories of how important it is to chant the holy name. That's why you see we chant the holy name a lot, especially in the beginning. It's very important. See, it's the best way to become attached to the Lord. You know, you do a chant, even japa in associate. This congregational chanting of the holy name. See, emanating the potency, the energy. It makes it, you start to pick it up and realize its value. So people are asleep. We all were asleep because of associating with the Lord's material potency. Even the demigods are more or less asleep because of associating with the material energies in the universe. See, only if they get this potency to become attracted to worshiping the Lord. See, actually, Vaidhi you have to get that attraction to worship the Lord on Vaidhi. You know how I learned that? I learned that with Narayan Maharaj. When I was ecstatic devotee from the beginning, and then I went and took initiation from him, and I went into his program. And it's supposed to be Raganuga, right? But it was all Vaidhi, and I started to get attracted to doing the rules and the regulations and all that. I felt there's an attraction there. But everything was diminished. I became very bland, and also it was not very powerful. See, I experienced a lot of stuff to come to this conclusion. What is the best worship? Why did Lord Caitanya come here? And what is this? And I did the same thing with Jesus Christ. I went in there fully back and forth to see what is the more powerful, what is the most potent, what is the most real, what is the most pure kind of worship. I was, like taste testing things. You don't know. To come to the arrival of this kind of preaching is not easy, because I had not one role model here except what I saw in the books. So I did, a lot of things. So I know where Vaidhi is like. I did it. I chanted even 1 lakh a day. I went and chanted my 1 lakh. It's pretty dry, because it was still, I'm associating with people that are like, they chant 1 lakh, It's a big thing. They get following too. People, you chant 1 lakh. You must be worthy to follow. And there's a kind of pride in that, So I know these things. So I realized that the mercy of Lord Caitanya is hands down, this is the best path in the world. And I'm proud to preach it now. To share it with others. And those who come, blessed are the foolish deer who approach the son of Maharaj Nanda. You got to approach through the disciplic line, this real line here. And you'll know your foolishness, and you'll see, wow, I am so fortunate to approach this ecstatic worship of the Lord in disciplic line. We know the golden secret. Gohari cracked the code. Yeah, it's another hat, safe cracker. International thief. He busted open the safe of esoteric knowledge. He's spilling the tea. This is a Boston Tea Party. We went and got the boat. We just take that tea, the tea party. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So so we show the other side of it so people can understand these verses. See, so by associating with Mahamaya, which is all over the place, everything external puts you to sleep. It's like a hypnotist, puts you in a trance. That's what it does, and gets your mind, all there full of all this material stuff. And then you don't even know what is spirit. You're just all identified with matter. You see it like right. I'm dealing with financial markets a little bit, and people all so mundane, man. Just numbers and all that stuff in their minds, and I think, poor people, man. They're totally, engrossed on things that are material and material. Just, they start to believe they're in anxiety. It's all because of that. See, but doesn't mean it's all or nothing. All you have to do is associate with Krishna, and then Krishna keeps you safe. You see how everything is related. You say where the real money comes from. Who is the real wealth? See, it's a who. Wealth is a person. He is alive, not dead. Gold is dead. It's just dead matter. It's a heavy metal. You can't even take it with you. See, but real wealth is a person. Real wealth is life. All wealth. It's like I said, the golden goose, Why not get the golden goose? It lays all the eggs of wealth, all the golden eggs, all kinds of varieties of eggs, the Lord, like it's his eggs. Okay? So if you got the golden goose, that's why, the guy, some people, actually there's a story in the Bhagavatam about that, the Shamataka jewel. It was like something like that. It's very valuable and could produce things. I'll read the story. I kind of forgot what it was like. But, yeah. Well, the devotees, this is everybody. When we foolish deer approach the son of Namra and feel the result of that, the happiness of being with the Lord and are now eternal associates, because why would we give it up? Why would you give up such awesome? It's like you get a person that is has millions of dollars and ask them to give it up. They won't even give up a farthing. Wealthy people, they're usually pretty stingy. These guys are billionaires. They don't want to give up a farthing. They're so attached to their wealth. That's natural, isn't it? Well, what do you think a devotee who gets the association of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you think they're ever going to give that up? This is the greatest wealth. That's why I ask everybody who's attained Krishna, this association, would you give $1 billion for it? Nobody will, not even here. Because this is real, this is more valuable. This you take with it. I'm taking this with me, man. I'll drop the body. My wealth goes with me. What do you think sovereignty and independence is? It's to do with the spirit body. Look, Narada Muni is sovereign. He's sovereign, but he's always sovereign in the relationship with the transcendental form of God, which shows up in his Narayan, Narayan, Krishna chanting is an ecstasy. Eternally ever fresh and happy. That's what we teach here. Where are you going to get that so easily? Who's going to give it to you? Radhanath? Oh, I shouldn't say names so much. Any of these gurus going to give it to you? No, unless they have certain things, unless they're actual eternal associates of Lord Caitanya, because they have that mood. They have that munificence. They have that power. What did Lord Caitanya say yesterday? We read, or I quoted, "Oh, you dear devotees, come to Puri to me every year and spend 4 months with me. Take great trouble. You love me." See, they had actual love for Lord Caitanya. Attraction, deep attachment. I give you my transcendental body. You can sell it. Sell these people in the world on this body. You show them how. You show them how wonderful it is. You be the example of an eternally liberated soul in action. Action hero. That's what you need. Yeah, where's the action hero? They all there are just prance. Well, yeah, we're action heroes. Yeah, we prance around the stage, and show that we can deliver you, but nobody gets delivered. Where's the action hero, man? Where's the person in action? Where's the whole person where you got the flute and the flautist together, man? Where's the song of God, man? Yeah, what do you think Bhagavad Gita is? A song, is a person singing a song to a real disciple there listening. Where's the song of God in 2023? I was listening to an ISKCON class just this morning. I wanted to check it out. We had no song there yet. Not barely anything, man. Ready to... Even the reciter, he's kind of funny. I kind of like this guy. And he's he was given the class and he went like this. like he was falling asleep. He actually did it. I mean, he wanted, I don't know, he's making a joke or something. I said, yeah, that's boring, man. And reading the stuff, Prabhupada, then giving a nice Vaidhi purport, just, I could, I lasted 5 minutes. Not even. We need the action, man. Where's Lord Caitanya in action? You got to find the real servants of the disciplic line in the action of what the Lord was doing, relishing the mellows of devotion and propagating, distributing that to others so that they can also relish like he did. See, now that's munificence and magnanimity is you give the wealth that you have to others. That's real guru in the vein of Lord Chaitanya's mercy in this world. Not, I'm guru and you're always going to be a peon. I'm going to sit there and pee on you the whole life, and you just give me the pizza and I'll sleep on the canopy bed and you sleep on the floor. That was I got from my guru in ISKCON. I was never going to advance. Never would I be part of the club. Never. They're still not part of that club. That's why the club will disappear eventually, Or it's very hard to work up through the ranks. Look how easy it is here. You just come here with a sincere heart and you're part of the club. If you feel like an outsider, some people do in the beginning, you feel like an outsider. But then when you really put your heart here and you say, this is the Sangha I belong to, I belong here. I'm part of this mission. I'm part of this club, right? I work for this corporation. See, corporation, cooperation. We're cooperating with this mission, right? This is a big mission. If you're thinking, well, I don't know, the mission, what's the ISKCON mission? Maybe I should do that mission. What, the Vaidhi mission compared to this? That's already been done and being done by the less intelligent. Why are you going around less intelligent people? And you wonder why you got no power to preach. Get behind this mission and you'll feel empowered to preach it. The Lord knows your heart. Yeah, I'm going to give up the thing that extinguishes my anxieties and miseries, showed me the true happiness and reconnected me with authentic self of the Supreme Spirit. I don't think so. I'm here for the long haul. Official member of Gauri's Bhakti Bliss Club. Oh, Bhakti Bliss Club. Oh, call this a new name. This is Lord Chaitanya's Amazing Grace Ways and Bhakti Bliss Club. It's like the boys club, boys and girls club. Yeah, this is wonderful, man. People after a while, they're going to love it. They're going to be standing in a queue to become part of this club. We're going to start handing out tickets. Reservations. You got to make a reservation to come here, man. This is for reserve status, and then we'll have different levels. You want to sit in the bleachers? You can even do that now. You can sit in the bleachers, or you can have a grandstand, view. Okay, all right. Enough of this. Where are we at here? They are to be considered eternal associates of Krishna. They are eternally enjoying transcendental bliss of serving Krishna. There you go. There's Guru, man. What is this? Yeah, are you enjoying transcendental bliss serving Krishna? That's what you need to look for. And we teach here, Yeah. Here, we'll show you what it looks like, the transcendental bliss. Yeah, it's a little odd, little different, because, Lord Caitanya is unique, Radha and Krishna are the most unique beings in the whole universe. They're transcendental, they're spiritual, and they're extremely happy. Even in their sadness, crying tears and all that, they're extremely happy and bright and beautiful and wonderful and never experiencing any downside in that. It's all one big ecstatic thing, party, all of it. And it's just a big drama. Just like an actor on stage, you ever see actors on stage? They're going, you ever see the sad part? I lost my child. Are they really sad? They're putting on an act, right? You ever see that? Oh, my child died. Is it real? No.
Materially, it is considered the biggest pain you can have. That's losing a child.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on stage, on a movie.
Oh,
The
no.
actor. See, the actor's on stage and there's the son dies. Are they really feeling it? No. It's an act. Now, apply that to Vrindavan. Apply that. Krishna is fallen into the clutches of Kalya, the snake, in the water. And they get news in Vrindavan. Krishna is caught in the coils of Kalya, and Kalya is going to kill Krishna. And they all run to the bank of the Ganges, of the Yamuna. All run, the whole family, and mother, she said, I gotta get my son out of here. And they're rolling on the ground. Girl falls down and rolls on the ground. Oh, my Krishna. Oh. And they're all, Krishna's gone, this is terrible. And they're all in the depths of despair. Are they really feeling like what people would feel if your child was drowning
No,
or being
it's
killed?
different feeling.
Huh?
It's a different feeling. It's transcendental.
It's a transcendental. It's part of the play. See, the difference between an actor in the world acting this sad part is they're not really sad. It's all a show. The difference in Vrindavan is you get the feeling. And it's beautiful. It's like those people are not suffering. It's suffering, but not. It's a transcendental ecstasy.
It's really diving inside of this divine feeling, actually.
Yeah, it's that's why it's so hard to understand and to actually preach in the world unless you have experience. People don't know. You get a little simple. Well, like if you see, like if you see the person chanting here, sometimes you see this fool here, in this crying, See, that's a little idea. And people have said many times, God, you're so sad. What's the problem? Did somebody die in your family? You think I'm feeling really the kind of sadness of the world? No, it's a divine relish and taste. I love it, man. This is part of the devotional mellows. So that's what we do. You want an experience like that? Do you want to live like that, where there's no material happiness or distress? Because the material happiness is also not really, it's very limited. This is bliss. This happiness expands. Even the unhappy, the seeming unhappiness, expands into deep transcendental dramas, which you see, it goes into what Lord Caitanya was expressing. These big dramas, literally, that it was like the pastimes revived of Radha and Krishna. People got to see it, man, Yeah. I can tell you, get the feeling because you blush. They were acting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is, that's why the more you, this is so rare to be preached in the world. Just by listening to this class, you could see there's nobody's ever preached this. Not like this. It's more of a story. You read the Bhagavatam. It's like you have no connection with it. Okay? Matter of fact, the 10th canto has no real connection with the material world. It's all spirit. It's all spirit things. So the only way to connect it is you mean the bridge. You need a real associate, Lord Caitanya. Lord Caitanya was a safe bridge to the spiritual world. His associates are also the safe bridge. You ain't going to find a better bridge that'll carry you across than what I see here. We've already carried people across this bridge. And they're the witnesses, and they can help carry others across too. Yeah. Conditioned souls only know material feelings. It's normal that they can't relate to transcendental emotions. It's so rare that when it's manifest. Yeah, and that's the miracle. Lord Caitanya so nicely manifested, Bhakti Yoga, even though it's so confidential because it's spirit. We're also, because of the Lord's grace upon our Sangha, are also very nicely manifesting. Gets nicer all the time. Gets more easy, gets more refined by practice. And our practice is not a discipline. Go ahead, Lalita.
The emotions are completely differently, not from this world. The emotions you can't compare the emotions, so the symptoms look different as well.
Yeah. It's like underlying it is always happiness. Rupa Goswami did a very good job explaining in his poetry. Like he said, even though Radharani this is paraphrase, even though Radharani is sometimes in the depth of despair and separation from Krishna, she always appears bright and beautiful. See, even in her separation, because it's an ecstasy that makes, she's never, ever, there's no material, because Radharani is also a form of the Lord. Well, actually, all beings are. And when you're in a liberated state by getting this grace, you become like that. You become part of that kind of family. And, that's why, go ahead there, Lalita.
But you need transcendentalize yourself to see that beauty. Otherwise, you say, "Oh, what's this?" So you need to develop some transcendentalize yourself.
And this it's only by association. See, it's not by austerity, not by renunciation, not by mantra yoga, not by sadhana bhakti that you attain Krishna Vrindavan, which is full of these moods. It's through the devotees who chant the holy names with great ecstatic devotion. That's why the Lord came here in that mood. That's why his real followers have that mood. And if you preach that mood, that means people got to see. Otherwise, it's not available yet. It's not on the shelf. You got to have role model, right? I was the only person I met that I could see had some kind of ecstasy like this. I saw it in a book, but I couldn't see it on a person. And then if they saw it, gurus saw it. Ooh, he's in Maya. This is bad. This is wrong. Spiritual leaders, Christianly, they didn't like it either. Ooh, what is this? Yeah. It's a disturbance. Yeah. See, and so it's very rare. So, but to preach it, just like Lord Caitanya, he was going through this at first, and these transcendental changes, and people, the whole village practically thought he was crazy. They put him boil him in this vat of oil. Oh, you should drown this. He's a bad son. Drown him. That's what sometimes they would do shit like that in India, If you got a bad something, we just get rid of them, kill them. You know? And yeah, he's useless. Look, he's a retard. You know? And then Srivas says, no, these are ecstatic modes. He said, yeah, you know, Lord Caitanya was even thinking, he said, I was going to drown myself in the Ganga because, you know, nobody can accept, and I don't know, nobody's showing me any role model. So that gives you a little idea what I had to go through. I couldn't even find one role model. Luckily, I had the books. If I didn't have these books, there was no way I would have survived in this world. They would have put me in an insane asylum. It's like now you can't do it because I have all the books to justify, to show that what we're doing is real. And we even show it. You know, I can do more expression here. I could show you guys, this is fantastic. This is wonderful. You know, you're not crazy. You can actually be more sane and more logical and more clear and more intelligent because of this worship, right? It's not like using ecstasy and then you come out. You say, I'll challenge any guru. You come here and you see, because of this ecstatic worship, this is Krishna. This is Radha's love, man. Makes you very intelligent, very clear, you know, very humble, very proud, very all kinds of emotions, just like people have here. But it's perfect. You become an eternal associate forever with God. See, that's our hard sell. You try to sell Krishna as he is in this world and see, you better be empowered. That's why nobody does it. They can't do it unless you have special permission, special empowerment, special confirmation. Yeah, hey, just, you know, to get this book, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Das Kaviraj had to get the order of the Vaishnavas. They ordered him to do it. And then Krishna gave the permission, and the garland fell off the deity. See? What happened for this preaching here? For me to do this? Prabhupada appeared in the lucid dream. And then Krishna appeared to my second disciple to confirm. Confirmation, you know, otherwise it doesn't work. Nothing will. This way. You think this would work like this? Unless there was special empowerment behind what we're doing? No. You can't preach something. The God that I'm preaching is inconceivable, uncontrollable, and unattainable. So you better have the empowerment of the disciplic line and the Lord's to do it. And we've done it already. And whoever comes and really picks up on the mood, you know, and in their heart, Krishna says, yeah, man, you found gold. You'll get it very easily. That's why you got to hear, right? You got to come here. I come here also. I also want to hear. I want to get the greed. Yes, greed. Like people have greed for money and gold and women and men and lust. You come here, you'll get that greed, that spirit. Yes, I want this eternal relationship with the Lord that's right in their grasp, coming near. What I read here, you'll be awake to Krishna consciousness. You'll be awake. You'll be serving the Lord in this intimate, ecstatic mood that usually only these great acharyas do. And don't share. They keep it for themselves. Bhaktivinoda said that. Usually the acharyas, they taste this greedily, you know, in ecstasy, and they keep it for themselves, and they throw the rule book at you about moral teachings of morality and, you know, Mahabharata stuff. Discipline, sadhana bhakti, austerities. What do we got here? Amy, oh boy, she's full of information. Read what Amy says there. Can you see?
This last big one, yeah, replying to Eric, maybe it's not as much of a matter of them not wanting to share it, but more that they don't know how to share it effectively. I don't know what his question was, but Gora Hari has this extraordinary keen ability to communicate extremely esoteric concepts in a clear and concise manner that anyone and everyone will benefit from it. They just listen regularly with an open mind and open heart. His gift to speak in, in this intensely effective and transformative way is quite obviously of a divine nature.
Boy, she's smart. How can a food service waitress and failed cheerleader be so smart? Amazing. She amazes me. You know? Yeah. Because you can only transmit this by personal experience, and you have to be divinely. You got to get the order, because this takes away all the material maya. And this world is a prison for the conditioned souls. So you have to have the order. You have to have the permission to preach this. This is the desire of the Lord now, that people be transcendentally liberated. It's right in the grasp of people who the Lord is. If He gives, it's just like you get permission to go to Vrindavan. You got to get, even if you're in Vaikuntha, you can't just go to Vrindavan, even though you're a liberated soul. You can't go there. You got to get permission. Here, this is one of the great glories of the Lord. The Lord He is given permission, and He's approaching the living entities. Like here, we're approaching. Many are called, but the few are chosen that are, ready to come. They just can't see the good fortune of coming here. You can very easily become an eternally liberated associate of the Lord. You ask Narayan Raj how easy that is. And he's supposed to be the highest of the high. I mean, I'm not saying that it criticize. Just ask him. People have asked him. You Narayan Raj persons, if you come across his video, you know what he says about, oh, you want prema bhakti. Oh, you want to be in the church. Oh, well, that's going to take you lifetimes. I was there. I heard all of this stuff. But the big but, you come here, you can get what you couldn't get in many lifetimes, you can get in this lifetime. We already proved it. And that's why it wasn't given. There was not one person as ecstatic. You can go to the highest gurus in the Narayan Raj group. No one is like Lalita or Johan, not even one. I haven't seen. You show me. I mean, I'm open. Show me one ecstatic devotee who has the mercy. Bring Prem Parojana here. He's supposed to be, and he's very knowledgeable. He speaks also a long time, an hour and a half, and about all the intimate things and all that stuff, but no tears. Well, it's sometimes he kind of shows he's kind of drunk. She shows it sort of, or alludes to it. Who knows, But show us that there's some real Lord Caitanya mercy now, because that's what we do here. Lord Caitanya's mercy. Lord Caitanya's blessings. He gave ecstatic devotion very easily. We're giving ecstatic devotion to others very easily on his desire. I mean, I'm preaching his desires, that he wants people to be ecstatic. I mean, that's why he came. If you know this, then you very easily go back to the kingdom of God. People don't really know this because they don't teach it. Radhakund Babajis don't, Narayan Raj, they don't teach that you can very easily go back to Godhead with this. You can get prema in this life. They don't preach it. It's like it disappeared. Oh, they talk about all the intimate things. Oh, but you getting them? Oh, forget about it, man. We can talk about all these intimate relationships that we don't experience, and you won't get it, but we can talk about it and walk around like we're experts. But then they see the real experts that are relishing these transcendental relationships, they don't accept it. See? Because they have to come through the door. I don't care how much in the mind you are about Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Where's the Radhe? Where's the ecstasy? Where's the love? Where's the love for Krishna? You come and sit and chant with us, Let us see how much love for Krishna spontaneously manifests, because we can't do it on our own. It has to be that the Lord has given himself to you, and then you can automatically chant like automatically. You come here, you become faithful, see, faith is important. Faith in this preaching, and you'll see the Lord will spontaneously, why wouldn't he give himself to you? If you're really faithful. If you're holding back, he knows, right? You could tell, a Fanny or an Amy here or Lalita, they have faith. That's what you can learn from these devotees, is faith. Because if you have that kind of stuff, the Lord wants to give himself to you. But if you're holding back, maybe you're thinking, well, I'm not sure I want to marry Krishna. He knows that. He knows our hearts, right? So you learn from the witnesses. Even if it took you 20 years, what's 20 years instead of 20 million lifetimes? What if you learn to be faithful like them? Do you see faith in Guru is what? The door to bhakti? Do they show that? Does Lalita show that in her example? Faith in Guru, Krishna, and the Vaishnavas faith in Guru is the door to bhakti. Does she not show that? How about Johan? How about Janaki? How about so many of Govinda? And if you don't have so much faith, you see that kind of the Lord reciprocates? Do you see why it's more important to develop faith in the Guru's preaching, the authorized preaching? Because that's how you get Krishna. They give you the real Krishna. When you have faith in, let's say you have faith in your Guru here, that means you have faith in Krishna. Because that's all I'm giving you. I'm giving you what gives me life. Okay? Gives me happiness. I'm sharing my happiness with the world. If you like this, that's called faith in Guru. I have faith in the Word. Not faith in the body. No, what's in the body? What's inside is what you get, right? I'm putting what's inside outside. That's the power of it. I'm saying this is the birthday cake. We're giving the transcendental Krishna to the world. Whoever comes here develops faith in this preaching, this word. See? This ecstasy, this relationship, and thinks, wow, I also want that. Well, you can have it. You come here. You become as good as Guru in the right way, not in a false ego way. Those who become like that get kicked out. It's the doorman says, oh, that's not the right mentality. Get out. Until you learn your lesson. See, you got to be the example. If you really got Krishna deep inside and getting purified, you'll be the verses. You'll be a real disciple. And in that way, you're a real guru. You show the way. Okay. So read text number 12 there, Lalita.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Glories, oh glories to you. Oh glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Katadara, Sri Vasa, the Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Apart from the ever liberated devotees, there are the conditioned souls who always turn away from the service of the Lord. They are perpetually conditioned in this material world and are subjected to the material tribulations brought about by different bodily forms in hellish conditions.
You see, this Maya is so strong that because the soul is very small, we're so lucky to have this knowledge. If Bhagavad Gita says the soul is like 1/10,000th of a hair, and it's in this Maya where everywhere, when you have a material body, if you're lucky to have a human body, everywhere you look is material. You're looking outside, right? You're looking, scanning things with your senses, sense of sight and hearing. Everything's material. You're associating. You're always turned away naturally. Oh, it's very easy to stare at the wall. It's very easy to stare at a beautiful woman, and then the energy of lust and procreation happens. Right, very easy to look, and you get the feeling. Right, lust. You think, oh, I'm alive. They're very easy. Do you see why you have to be saved? You need a person that comes from the spirit world into this world who is Satchidananda. See, and then you look at them even, much less if you're fortunate, you're seeing the ecstasy that they carry. Oh, what a rare thing. That's why Lord Caitanya, when he saw an ecstatic personality, oh, wow, how fortunate I am to see this ecstatic devotee, because now Krishna will never leave me. Hey, you're seeing what is actually spirit. Even though you see the body, but you see the transformations in the body. Otherwise, everybody they're eternally bound. You cannot, because you're so small. And Maya is so big and it's everywhere. Even knowledge, even the Bhagavad Gita says, Arjuna, my divine energy, this Maha Maya, is very difficult to overcome. And especially in Kali Yuga, you think you're going to do enough austerities to get through this on your own strength? This is the problem. You're lucky if you meet an ecstatic devotee preaching these are very confidential. Many are called. We're giving you, many, but few are chosen. Because most are like the goats. Well, what's he talking about? So they go and they look at their, teachers. As a matter of fact, the class this morning I was hearing from an ISKCON devotee about Kapila Dev was saying, don't go to the hypocrites. Religion is full of hypocrisies and all that stuff. Prabhupada was giving purports about this and all that, and they don't understand none of that because they're all part of that usually. They really, How do you understand something that you're involved in? You have to be lifted out of it. See? We're the change for people. I mean, if they want to move from Vaidhi to the spontaneous devotion, here's the door, man. Here we teach all these confidential things. Nobody's teaching this stuff. Nobody can unless they, first of all, got the experience and got the authorization. Yeah. So that's why people need saviors. If you're too proud to take an actual savior to save you from your speculations, save you from your complete absorption in the material universe, then you stay as you are. That's why people, you stay a Vaidhi Bhakti, Vaidhi Bhakta, devoted to rules and regulations, until you make this change in this way. You need Shiksha Guru. Otherwise, is Shiksha Guru teaching what? Raganuga Bhakti. This is what I was looking for. I couldn't, no, it wasn't available when I came. We had to start it. I mean, real Raganuga. Raganuga means, let's see it, man. Let's see some real teaching, some real role model, real example. Hands-on, man. What does it look like to be a spontaneous devotee? What does it look like? Nobody knows. It's all no-show. Because personally, I believe they can't show. It's that deep. Yeah. Go ahead, Lolita.
Due to his being opposed to Krishna consciousness, the conditioned soul is punished by the witch of the external energy Maya.
Yeah, I love that. Due to his, what does it say? Refusal?
To his being opposed to
Opposed
Krishna
to this
consciousness.
opposition. This is why, hey, you want the grace? Don't you want to live in grace? Otherwise, if you're turning towards Maya, then your life becomes inauspicious and you're punished. Yeah, I see it all the time. I see these people sweating bullets, man. They just wonder, why am I unhappy? And everything is hard for them. And all I do is say, hey, come over here. Everything will become easier. Life will be full of blessing because the Lord's transcendental body is just naturally blesses. And you become attracted to that very easily here. How are you going to get the power to be attracted to the transcendental form of the Lord unless you see these powerful devotees and be in this energy? Tell me, how else can you do it? People in ISKCON and all these groups, they don't know what the transcendental form of the Lord is. They have no real deep experience. Come on, man. Don't you want the auspiciousness that the ecstatic devotees here are experiencing? The freedom, the intelligence, the logic, the clarity, even, if you look at it even from that end. The spiritual potency, the power to transmit prema into the hearts of others, which is being done already. Even my disciples, they can give so much benefit to others. The people are coming to their classes because they get life from them. Where are you going to get such auspicious? Show me. And where you see devotees become as good as their guru in the correct way. They are as ecstatic and maybe even more than their guru. Where do you see such blessings? Come on. Wake up. None of these gurus, you can't even become like them. Once you're a disciple of an Acharya, Dave, you're always going to be like down. You're never going to be able to. They don't just have the powers. Vaidhi. Look at here, you become an ecstatic guru, like your guru here, the power to transmit bhakti to others. That's what Lord Caitanya did. He made ecstatic devotees. And they got the power to transmit this prema to others. That has all been lost except in this revival. They don't talk about this. You can never become as good as your guru, really. They don't even know what that means. It's all kind of like the world, There's the people, the presidents, if somehow or other you inherited a lot of wealth, or somehow by some illegal means became wealthy, right? In the world, isn't that what? By some kind of stealing, lying, cheating? Yeah, that's what it happens in the world. That's what Maya does. Hey, if you're the best liar, best hypocrite, best cheater, you'll get a position in this world. You get a position as guru even. Now, in religion, that's why it's religion. We kick that out, man. We don't need that religion. I don't want to be around hypocrites and liars and cheaters who got in their position by hook or crook because wow, name and fame important. See, name and fame is actually transcendental. You don't know the glory. You have to see people that get the glory. You know what the glory is, man? The real truth is the name and fame of Krishna and Lord Caitanya is it. And if we're lucky to be liberated, you want to glorify Lord Chaitanya's mercy, Lord Chaitanya's fame, his qualities, his characteristics, Radha and Krishna's, their transcendental qualities. That's the only pure thing in this world. Not to go, people come, they get corrupted by the material opulence, especially Vaishnava religion is a two-edged sword. You come to Krishna consciousness, right there illuminated before you is to become guru and worshipped. Even more so than like Christianity. Here they make gurus because you have to have a guru. See, the philosophies, you must have a guru. Then you can become one of those and boom, you get corrupted so easily. That's why we have all these problems. You start to become a big religious leader with people, oh, you're so holy, his holiness, right? They do that to the Pope. Is the Pope really holy?
Oh.
It's all a sham, man. The whole world is a sham. Then you go, oh, his holiness, are these gurus really holy? Can they prove it? Or are they full of holes? I mean, I'm just saying, people don't even care. They're like sheeple, just blind. That's religion. You want to be free of religion, you got to associate with people who are free of, I'm free of religion. I'm free of being controlled by materialists and atheists and liars and cheaters. Why? Because I surrendered to the transcendental potency, and I'm here to teach how to do that. You want to be free? I mean, you're always got to be subject to somebody. I'm the Lord's subject. I'm a subject of Radha and Krishna. I'm their subject. I'm subjected to their potency. I found their potencies great. Lord Caitanya preached the potency of love of Krishna. Yeah, and to come under that, become a subject of the love of God. Subject to that potency, it's wonderful. And then you're free, more or less. When you have a body, there's always going to be some misery there. But still, more or less, mostly more, you'll be free of all these things here in this Maya.
Yeah, one blind one is leading the other blind one, and they give titles to each other. We kind of freeze.
Yeah, it's naturally corrupted. That's all I'm just trying to say. Everybody, I mean, okay, people are doing what they can do, but that's the blindness, man. You gotta, we're here to open the eyes of the blind. And that doesn't mean I can see now, mundane reality. No, we open the eyes of the blind to see spiritual reality. We open the ears so you can hear spiritual reality, hear about it. That's how you open the eyes, is through the ears, through hearing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Read on. Oh, you know what? Chant a little bit. I have to use the bathroom in a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare You tell me when to stop.
No, I'm reading the comments.
I thought so. I thought so.
I need to stop talking a little bit.
Shall I continue chanting or stop it?
No, chant. Yeah, continue chanting.
Hare
Actually,
Krishna.
I'm thinking maybe you want to do your little class afterwards? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's good enough. I'm talked out. I might start getting a little offensive, man. When I talk too much and I end up getting mean.
No, 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 no. There is nothing to offend, Guru Maharaj.
Well, some people. Amy Rose, yes, there may be many with transcendental. Yeah, okay, yeah, great. Okay, so we'll listen to Lalita's class here now. Thank you very much for coming. Well, let's play the Fanny song a little bit.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Hari-bo, Hari-bo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Hari-bo, Hari-bo. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Hari Bol Hari Bol Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting heart. Hari Bol. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Hari Bol. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Hari Bol, Yashamati Nandana, Brajaparanandana. Hari Bol, Kefalo Bharane, Yave Yesu Kristu. Hari Bol, Hari Bol.